After 36 stitches, pull directly from the mark. After the 16th hook is completed, put it on the caliper to compare. This time it is crocheted with thicker thread, so it will be larger than the diameter. If crocheted with the thread in the material package, it should be about the same size. Because everyone's hand strength is different, it may be exactly the same caliber after the 15th turn. Then there is no need to add needles. Press the number of turns that are not added or reduced and hook the 8th turn with a white line. Change to brown line on lap 9. Next, let's explain how to change the yellow-brown line. After the 8th hook is completed, pull the connection. Hook a standing pin. Disconnect. Pull it out and tighten it. Take out the yellow-brown thread. Let's do that with another line. Crochet through the mark buckle. Bring thread in your right hand, put it on top of the crochet, and pull it out. Hold the thread with your left hand. Hook a standing pin. Then bring out the 2 threads together from the place where they just went in. Hook a short needle. Then hook the short needle normally. Remember to change the mark buckle. Keep crocheting short stitches. Remember to put the thread on top of the crochet. The yellow-brown part is hooked from lap 9 to lap 16. Then switch back to this line and continue to explain. After the 16 loops are crocheted, penetrating through the marking buckle, hook a lead pin. After hooking a braided needle, cut. Pull it out and tighten it. A total of 16 loops were crocheted. Depending on your preference, you can crochet 1 to 2 turns up. You can also crochet 2 turns less. Hide the extra thread. The front is the vertical pattern. The reverse side is a vertical line with a horizontal line. Flip inside. Use a stitch to pick a few stitches vertically. Thread the thread onto the stitches. After hiding a few stitches, the thread is broken. Next, sew the gold. Take out the main line and take 2 of them. Put the gold into the main body. Align the buckle of the main mark with the opening of the gilt. The needle is inserted into the inner diameter of the main body. Remove the marker buckle. Go through the first hole in the caliber. Leave a short line. Go through the second hole. When sewing, just thread the needle parallel to the mouth of the gold. Go in and out of the knot. Tighten the thread. Retreat the stitch into the first hole and penetrate it. You can sew it back and forth twice. Make it stronger. Continue to sew down. You can go back and forth through the seams. Lead the line to the other side. Go through this empty space in the middle. Wear it back a little bit. Leads to the other half of the caliber and continues to sew. You can repeat the sewing back and forth several times. The last stitch needs to put the thread inside. Sew another needle into the next needle. Tie a knot. Hit again. Hide the extra thread. You can stuff some filled cotton for setting. Crocheted ear part. The hook method on the left and right sides is the same. Tie the thread in a slip knot. Uncrochet. Reduce the line. Shrink it onto the crochet and loosen it back and forth. Hook 5 braided needles. After hooking to the fourth one, hang the mark buckle. Continue to hook the fifth one. Go back to the fourth needle, go in from the middle, and hook one short needle. Then hook a medium and long needle. First crochet and wound. Go through the middle of the next braided needle. Wrap it out. The wires come out of these 3 wires in turn. This is a medium and long needle. Remaining stitches crochet long needles. Crochet winding. Go through the next braid. Wrap the thread on crochet. Winding passes through the front 2 wires. Wrap and thread again. This is a long needle. The last stitch hooks a long needle. Ear crochet complete. Hook another braided needle and break the thread. Pull out and tighten. The line on the reverse side will be messy. This is the head. Hide the extra thread on the reverse side. Cut off the excess thread. Hide the other threads. Cut off the excess thread. Hook out the second one in the same way. Crocheted nose white part. Ring starter. A circle is formed in the middle. Crochet goes through the circle. Hook the line out. Hook a standing pin. Go back into the circle and hook a short needle. Hang the mark buckle. Ring starting needle. Hook 6 short needles. Tighten the thread of the needle. Pierce in from under the markings buckle. Pull the connection. Tension. The second circle is 6 short needles plus needles. Hook 1 upright needle first. Ray hook short needle and add needle. There are a total of 6 short needles and needles in this circle. When you're done, go in through this braided buckled with the buckle marks. Hook one pull connection. Again, a braided needle. Cut the thread. Tighten the threads at both ends. Remove the marker buckle. The front line is relatively neat. There are vertical lines and horizontal lines on the reverse side. Hide the thread on the reverse side. Cut off the excess thread after finishing. Nose crochet complete. The next step is to install its ears. Place it first.